Hello students. Today we are going to be going over section 1.6, rates and factors. This is page 22 in your packet, okay? Our objective, I can convert between rates and factors. A decay rate, we have some vocabulary. Decay rate, the percent an item decreases in value. Decay factor, the percent of the final amount written as a decimal. Growth rate, the percent an item increases in value. Growth factor, the percent of the final amount written as a decimal. Now we're going to convert between rates as decimals and factors. The factor 1 plus the rate equals the factor in a growth type of problem. In a decay type of problem, it's 1 minus the rate is the factor. The rate equals the factor minus 1 for a growth problem, and the rate is 1 minus factor for a decay problem. So, in a growth problem, the two parts add up to more than 100%. So if you're talking about 100%, the growth factor could be, the growth rate here is 25%. So the growth factor is 1.25 because the 1 is the item itself, and then if it grows, it will be a 25% growth, so the whole factor is 1.25. Here in a decay problem, the two parts add up to 100%, or the original amount. This is an example of decay. The amount left is less than the original. It's a percent decrease. Decay rate is 20%. When you take 1 minus 20%, you get 0.8, and that's the decay factor. An example down here, Amy invested $1,000 in a company. She earned 25% on the investment. Find the value of the investment after 1 year. So she earned a rate of 25%. The factor is 1.25. So we multiply the factor times the amount invested, and that's her value after 1 year. Okay. Ashton invested $1,400 in a company, $1,400. The investment lost 20% of its value. Find the value of the investment after 1 year. So the rate is 20%, drop. The factor, you go 100 minus 20% is 80%, and then you convert that 80% to a decimal, which becomes its factor, so 0.80. So you take the 0.80, multiply it by 1,400, and that's the value after 1 year. So this is real life examples, excuse me, of investing. So sometimes your money can go up, and sometimes it can go down, okay? All right. Let's look at a few examples on the back. At a restaurant, a person gives an 18% tip on a $75 bill. Find the amount. So first you ask yourself, is that an increase or decrease? Well, you have the bill plus the tip, so it's an increase. Your rate is 18%, factor is 1.18. And so the total you paid is $88.50. So here's a question that you could do. My husband and I went out to eat for my birthday on Friday. And it was, we went to Olive Garden and I ordered some yummy pasta. Then we decided to get a couple of $5 to-go bags as well. So we could make like 3 or 4 meals out of just one. The total was around $55. If he left a 20% tip, how much would that be? Stop the video, figure that out, and then move on. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do this problem. Okay, so it is number 5. A store bought a lamp for $15. They sold it with a markup factor of 3.25. Find the amount the customers paid. So is it an increase or decrease? If you're a business and you bought something, if you want to stay in business, you got to make money. So you want it to be an increase, not a decrease. Okay, what is the rate? It says it is a rate of, we're going to take this, move it 2 decimal places over. So it's a 325%, or that wouldn't actually be a profit because we need to minus 1, so it's a 225% profit. So the factor ends up being 3.25. So how much did they pay? Well, we take the $15 times the 3.25, and that will equal do it on your calculator, see if you can get it, stop the video and see if you can get it. $48.75. So that's making a pretty good profit, don't you think? Of a $15 item. Do you think that happens in real life? Yes, it does. Okay, let's jump to number 7. A collection of Harry Potter books costs $230. This time they're on sale for 15% off. Find the amount paid. Okay, so is it an increase or decrease? Well, it's going to be a decrease because it's going to be a sale. So we're not, normally it costs $230. So the rate is going to be 15% off. So our factor is 1 minus 15, which equals 85%, and we change that to a decimal. So the amount that you pay is going to be 85% of the amount, okay? So we paid, and I'm trying to get that dumb light off of there, and that should have taken care of it. Okay, so what you paid is $230 times 0.85, and that equals, get my handy dandy calculator, $195.50. Okay. Okay, so finish the other 2 problems on this page, and then I want you to do the white homework packet, do the 1.6 pages that are in that packet for you for homework, as well as the 2 problems on this page. You can do it, students. You rock.